Okay, moving on to the next case. You see some metal cannons in here, other cannons in here, and then this toy here is Sunny. Let me look at the grill here. It says Sunny, registered trademark, the Dayton Toy and Specialty Company, Dayton, Ohio. USA 1120 on the side. Very old, neat old piece. You can see from it. Okay, and then in front of there's another reproduction of a Napoleon, I think, Napoleon style cannon. We'll look at that again on the front side. It's easier to see, but it's still behind glass. Maybe this will be a better picture without the glass in front of it, but there's some other small pieces around in here too that are interesting. Okay. Yeah, real heavy brass model cannon there. This is the back end of that Dayton Toy Company truck, and closer up with that Napoleon model.
Let's show the other side of this if we can. Oops, maybe not.
Some other nice pieces in here.
This might be a .22 caliber firing gun. It's been fired, I think.
Interesting piece, and a couple other brass pieces up here. And then more toy pieces up here. Just a whole bunch of toys. This is a spark gun. We had it firing last time we were up here. You can see the sparks going. Oh, you want to get it?
I'll hold it down.
Okay. You can see the sparks flying out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. And then we'll slide this. More toys over here. Again, several more guns. Okay, this next case. Oh, I forgot to take the picture of this Japanese made train car. All tin. Similar to Mark's train or something like that. It says made in Japan. Over here, big shell. And then in the case here are some Mark's trucks from the 1930s, I believe. Art Deco style with the cannon. Wooden wheels and the cannon on the back of the truck. There's 2 or 3 of those in here. And then there's these things called mobile gun. I don't know if those are marble guns, I guess. And then these up here say J. Chen and Company, made in USA. There's another one exactly like it on the other side. And then there's another toy, Mark Hess. Okay, and then down in here there's a few more toys. Not sure if there's anything significant. Most of these look like they're wooden made. And then there's an unknown train in the front. Couldn't find a maker's mark on it. Not sure who made it. And this Army set here with box. Okay, here's this rest of this case. Some more toys and wooden, and some soldiers here. Those are made in Japan. More wooden toys. These are guns from the Baldwin Manufacturing Company here. We'll see more of this case in the front. Here is an interesting piece we just kind of stumbled across. It says original castings and patterns from J&E Stevens Factory, Cromwell, Connecticut, 1846 to 1950. And inside this case, there's all kinds of cannon parts and castings, which is really neat. Okay, and up here.
Show
Oh,
those two.
yeah, we're going by
Flare
these
guns.
two flare guns here. I took pictures of those. You should have pictures of them. More toys in here. These are pretty old ones, I believe. Not sure their maker marks right off the top of my head, but they're, if I remember right, they're name brand ones. This one here, I'm sure, is Marks. And then on top here is an Astra gun. It's really neat. And then this wind-up clockwork Japan train car cannon. It says Japan tin clock working circa 1930, near mint, unique and excessively scarce. What he had on it. Okay, here's that Doughboy kid's machine gun toy, probably a World War I era, I'm guessing. John, why don't you crank it there? It makes a really neat sound when you crank it. You could just imagine some boy in 1919 playing with that. Thought he was in the war himself, I guess, fighting the enemy. And the next one, and this is I took pictures of. This is the one I took pictures of. You probably have it. The next one is called a thunder cannon. I'm not real sure what it was used for. It looks like it's missing a piece in the back here that had some threads on the back. It says thunder.
And it has about a 4-inch bore. You can show them that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
There's really big bore there. Okay, and then this on the floor here is another toy called Smith's Big Shot automatic machine gun. Not real sure how it worked, but it has a little trigger there on the bottom. I guess you pump it up somehow and fire it out there. Pretty neat. And then those are three
Carbide cannons.
carbide cannons. They're made by Big Bang. They're all three Big Bang cannons. Up top here, it's a really nice big model cannon with the case on back here. Real heavy, big brass barrel and big brass wheels. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to make that, I'm sure.
And I guess this is a flare gun here,
Folding flare gun. Okay. Inside of this case here, we can't really get to it because of this table and this model, but there are a heck of a lot of cannons in this case. A lot of Astra pieces and Britain's pieces. You can see it in the from the front a lot better, but I thought I'd try and get in here behind the glass so you can see what all is in here. It's just an amazing amount of cannons in here. We just can't get to it other than this angle right here, but we'll go around the front and you can see it better too that way. Okay, here's the other side of that case with all of the guns, the Astra guns, and the Astra lights and Britons and all kinds of
turret guns.
yeah, all kinds of guns. I imagine most of those empty boxes we saw earlier would go to cannons that are in this shelf. Okay, just want to get the rest of this table in here. A couple more guns and a cannonball and a shell, and then down here there's a couple of Boy Ranger machine guns there. I don't know if there's anything missing on these or not. They look pretty neat and pretty old. And then on the floor over here is a whole bunch of sights, telescopes and stuff for gun scopes. I'd say about 8 or 10 here. And then let's go inside of here and see this big model in here. I'm not sure if there's a maker's mark or anything on that one. The wheels are pretty neat. Dueling Brothers.
I think so.
Yeah, D-O-O-L-I-N-G Brothers on the tires anyway. Another couple of Astra pieces in here, I believe, and a couple of shells. And then up here on the top, a couple of marble cannons. This one's called Anti-Aircraft Gun from Thomas and Skinner Steel Products Company, Indianapolis. That's pretty neat as well. Let's see. Slide this over. Some more pieces here. More, just more guns. Okay. Okay. We'll just get going real quick on this table. We're running a little bit out of time here on the. This is some finer pieces I took out of the collection and just put them out here on this table. This is a brass cast model, unique artillery piece. It's really small, but it says Peter Thompson on one side, Peter G. Thompson, I'm sorry, and then on the other side it says Cincinnati, Ohio. So, and then this one comes with that box in the back. It's a really colorful looking box there. It's the famous French 75mm field gun, made in England, O.H. and Company, London. But that's a really neat piece too. This here is Gun and Limber Scarce, circa 1917, model, German made. He had 425 on the pair in his case. And then here is an Astra Pom-Pom Gun, which is pretty rare. I found that they bring several $100s, even in bad condition. They'll bring $150 to $200. There's two of them here with boxes. I'll just quick shoot over there. Those two bigger Astra boxes go to these guns, pom-pom guns. So we do have boxes for them too. And then here is another Astra gun, I believe. I took off the thing. This here is an Astra Spotlight. It says Astra Gun Light, England, circa 1900. Not working, but rare. Kind of a nice piece. Probably could be restored probably pretty easily. Now this over here is called a Swamp Angel cap cannon. From my research, it looks like it's from 1896, and I was able to find it in two places on the web, not for sale, just in other collectors' pieces or museum pieces. What you do is you pull that back, and then you have a string tied to here, and you pull the string and it fires. And apparently it's a very rare collectible toy with no pricing data I could find yet. This Markel coastal defense gun is probably from the 1914 to 1917 time period, I believe. Maybe as early as 1910. That's hard to remember. But it's got the original Marklin logo stamped on the back here on the breech area.
Looks like it's serial number down there, 3023.
Where's that?
Right there. 3023.
Oh yeah. 3023. It looks upside down in the camera. But this is a very rare piece. We found it in his bedroom with some other valuables. You can see the Markel stamp there. Very good condition. Back in September, there was one of these on eBay, brought $960. This is an Astra Gun Truck, 1930 circa. Some parts are missing, but super nice. The wheels work and everything. There's another Astra gun. It's pretty collectible. Now here is a pair of Britain's guns that appear to be some kind of prototype of some kind, according to him on his labeling here. It says the pair sold as a pair only, one of a kind, only pair known. I think on this tag here it says one of a kind pair, only set known, circa 1900, test pattern set for Britain's guns. They're not painted, apparently, just their gunmetal color. So he had them listed at $1,500 for the pair. Not sure how rare they are, but that's what he said. And then this one here, last one on the table here, it says an Ives Saluting Gun. He has a price of $495 on it. Excessively scarce saluting gun with dish wheels in the 150 number range of the Ives set. Okay. Yeah, here's an Army and Navy shooting game. I guess it's a dart type of game. Pretty rare. Lewis Marks and Company made it. You can see the logo there. But the graphics on this is just incredible. And it's Army and Navy. And that's all made out of tin. And okay, moving on. Okay, just a few other guns. Here's an Astra gun, a marble shooting gun, an inkwell cannon. The guy's missing a leg though. There's some missing a foot. I mean, then this is like a railroad oil can, and then this is a B&B manufacturing. Let me zoom in on the logo there. B&B Manufacturing Company, patent pending, marble shooter. There's two more of these on a shelf somewhere, so there's 3 total of these in the collection. Circa 1930, very hard to find, all working. Okay, and here's the front of those other cases. We'll start real quickly, go through these since we already went through most of them. And we'll just go right on down here. And then we'll go on to the next case. This is the one where it has all the collectible Astra and Britain's pieces that we were trying to get into from the back earlier. There's even some pieces here still in the box from probably the 60s and 70s, I would guess. I'll move on down a little bit here and see, get a closer look of these. Spotlights and all kinds of different guns. Up on top here is a whole bunch of cannonballs that were melted together, looks like.
Unusual firecracker.
Yeah, an unusual firecracker piece. It looks like there's a patent date here somewhere. June. Boy, sure can't read it. June 26. Can't get the year out of there, but it's a really nice firecracker gun. Did he have a tag? Is this a tag for it? No. Okay.
Here's a
Cannon lighter. Interesting piece here. Okay, can we move on?
Yeah.
Next
let me
one.
get this
Okay.
in front of that.
Okay. This is inside of this front of this case. We had gone through that before. Front of this case again with the wooden cannons and toy soldiers here.